What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got an interesting video going on. We're at my boy's shop, SC Motorsports, out here in Corona, California. We got the Polaris RZR Pro X P4, method wheels, tensor tires. We're going to be installing some lights, some whips. They're going to get the harness done for me. I decided to go through them to get this stuff done professionally because I want the switches mounted in a specific way. So these guys have worked on my lighting here for the truck. They did the LP4s. These things have been rocking for about half a year now. No problems, no issues. So I know these guys are going to do a really good job. Really excited for this lighting, getting ready for the season. Right now it's still September 1st actually, and it is one of the hottest Labor Day weekends I think ever. It's supposed to be like 106, 109. So no real riding going on, but man, I'm excited to get this guy done. Can't wait to show you guys what this new lighting package is going to look like. I'm excited to work with this new company. They sent me these lights and we're going to give them a review, installation, how easy or difficult it was, and we're just going to give you a full-on review. So this is going to be a multi-part video that I'm starting to record today, and then I'll give you some more content and feedback as I progress and use the lights more often. Here it is. These are the lights we're going to be getting installed today. Two sets of 3-inch pods from LASFIT. These are the HP series. 30-inch light bar. That's going to go on top of the roof. That thing's already looking sweet. Look at that. Very interesting how right now when it's powered on, you get that amber look. But when it's powered off, let me show you guys real quick. When it's powered off, it looks almost orange instead of amber. So you see the amber, there's your clear, and there's the orange. So these are really high quality pods. I mean, the boxing looks great, the product looks great, it feels sturdy, really well made. These guys have done a lot of testing on these, so I know that they're very durable. So I'm really excited to get these things mounted on and tested. I mean, these things are, I think these things are great. I got mine with the harnesses. Accessories come in. So we're gonna have these guys, we're gonna have a set put in here on the mirrors. We're gonna have this go on top of the roof. And we might be getting a bumper to install some up front. And then just another thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add the 5150 whips in the rear because I don't have whips yet. So here are the whips. And again, we're here in Corona. SC Motorsports, always hooking me up. These guys are gonna do an awesome job. I can't wait. Here's what the switch panel looks like right now. As you can see, there's nothing there. So they're gonna have to put some switches in there. The kit for these lights actually came with a switch, so you can use the switch that they provide if you buy the harness from LASFIT, or you can just, you know, get your own switch pod or whatever panel setup that you want. Here's the harness that it comes with. So there's your button on off if you wanted to use this. Just a standard harness. It was like 30 bucks, so it wasn't bad. You know, I got it from them. It's all gonna get connected right in here. Alright guys, there it is. We just got home. I'm loving this new setup so far. New DRT solid frame steel bumper. This is made in Riverside, California. Super sturdy bumper, awesome replacement for all the plastic that normally comes with it. I'm gonna turn the lights off so I can kind of explain to you guys what I got going on with these lights here. I'm not gonna go too much into the whips. Those are pretty stock. First, you guys can see that I have now switches. Switches light up, except for my whips, and they let me know when they're on and off. And I'll kind of show you guys what it looks like in my messy garage. So here we have the LED bar, and then we have our fog lights down at the bottom, and up top on the mirrors here we got the spots. What do I mean by all that? Well, so I'm out here on the side, literally on the side of the road, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the lights themselves and how I set them up while trying not to blind, you know, oncoming traffic. So we've got, let me turn it on so you guys can actually see. These are headlights right here. Then we've got the high beams. And then what I really wanted to discuss more in detail is the light patterns. So my bumper lights up front are fogs. So they're the floodlights, and these provide 65 degrees of coverage. I have them angled out a bit, so you can see that they don't shoot out very far, but they provide a lot of light to the side, and also the amber lighting, you guys don't know, always cuts through dust better than white light. So these are good to run, you know, when you're running at night, it's dusty, or, you know, just in general, the offset of the light. I tend to like how the amber versus the clear white looks. So then so that's the flood, right? 65 degree of coverage. And then up top we have the LED bar, and I'm only gonna turn this thing on shortly because I don't want to blind people, but this is the bar itself. So this bar, this is a 32-inch light bar. It's a 90-watt light bar, and this is a dual flood and spot light bar. So you can see that it's providing a lot of coverage way up front, and it's also providing a little bit more to the side, so it is spreading just a bit. And that's important because I'll show you guys the lights that I have on these mirrors here are my spots. So these are the guys that are 10 degrees of coverage, but these things are meant not to reflect. So when I'm driving pretty fast, you know, at night, these are going to be the ones that point the furthest away, so I can see what's coming up down the road. So now with all that together, I have a pretty good amount of coverage. And last night, you know, while we were riding, it was working really well. I mean, so the high beams there provide more of the coverage right up front, the low beams and everything. So these are just LASFIT lights. So really good coverage from the light bar and the spots together. They give me a lot of good coverage up front, and then the fogs just give me that really good coverage to the sides. So overall, I am very content with this lighting setup. I hope that LASFIT makes some chase lights, because I think that's really the only other thing I'm missing. I do have whips already that light up, but I would like to have some type of chase light added for safety and visibility for anybody who's following me. You know, it did get real dusty while we were out in the desert, and that's to be expected, right? But what's not expected is, you know, even though we were only a group of 2, it was just me and my brother-in-law, you know, people just kind of joined in and started following us. I actually didn't know that there was people following us, and when I came up over this hill, there was a lot of whoops that were pretty deep, to the point where I actually slammed on the brakes, looked back, and there was somebody behind me. I had no idea. So do you imagine, it was super dusty and I slammed on the brakes. These people could have just slammed right into me. So that's, you know, one thing that you got to take into account. But as far as the lighting up front goes, it's great. Super content with it. I think these products are solid. You know, I'm gonna keep running with them and see how it goes, you know, in the next few months. Hopefully I get my trailer situation resolved. You know, off-roading isn't always the most glorious. Things happen. You know, I've been sitting out here for 6 hours thinking that this was going to be easy to resolve, and you know, I called a tow truck and they said they were going to charge $550, so I'd rather just wait. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. I'm going to add some more clips of our run in Ocotillo Wells, and if you guys have any questions about the lights, I'm going to add the descriptions, the link to the website of the description of all the lights, so you guys can kind of get familiar. When you start planning out how you're going to set up your lights, you really want to take into consideration the type of driving you're doing, where you're going to be driving, and you know, what lighting really suits you and your situation best. And also, you know, you got to make sure they look cool, which they do. So these things are awesome. Thanks guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.